PAL is a program that offers meaningful engagement between the police department and the youth to encourage them to take ownership stake in their own existence in the city, to keep them out of trouble, and point them in the right direction when it comes to their career path, their life path, their social interaction amongst each other and amongst the citizens of Lakeland.
PAL means to me is an opportunity for the police to engage with the youth of the community, to understand that, hey, look, we have feelings and, we bleed and, we have family issues and everything else, just like, they're going through, and hopefully plant a seed that, maybe they can be the chief someday and maybe they can make a difference in their community. So that was the goal, and that's the idea behind PAL.
I'm former mayor of Lakeland and served on the city commission for 21 and a half years total. Local business owner, and born and raised in this community.
As being the director of Parks and Recreation, is that we look for all avenues to get kids off streets.
I am the lieutenant with Lakeland Police Department. I currently work in the Office of Professional Standards, and I'm over the Internal Affairs Unit. I've been in law enforcement for 32 years. I've been with the city of Lakeland Police Department for 28 years.
I was a PAL participant when I was a kid. Graduated from George Ingles High School, played football at Purdue University, played in Oakland for 2 years, left Oakland, did the arena ball thing for a little bit. But right now, I'm a Lakeland police officer.
I was actually a part of the PAL baseball league. That time, I will never forget the feel of those T-balls and the sound that pitching machine made, and the other teams and the camaraderie and the coaches, and they were officers and business owners.
So my affiliation with PAL is pretty neat because it comes full circle, because I'm a walking testament of it. I wasn't always the best kid. I was mischievous. I got into things, but my parents put me in this program so I can be successful.
Here, PAL is building that relationship with these young kids that the streets aren't. Because if they don't get it, they're gonna find it somewhere. They're gonna find a clique or a group or somebody that's gonna make them feel like they belong. I care for you.
I've seen the results from PAL's involvement in our community, and an organization like PAL is critical. The social media challenges, the peer pressure, the gangs.
Idle hands can be the devil's workshop.
A lot of the kids was getting in trouble.
If you don't have something for them to do, they're gonna find something to do.
Once you get in trouble, it's very hard to get out of it.
It's already a very bad situation many times. They're going to find something to join.
And sometimes it's not always good, and that's when they end up in the streets.
PAL has been a staple in this community, and I think the amount of kids that they've been able to have a positive impact on is really immeasurable.
You just don't know the influence that you may have on some of these kids that you come into contact with. To have a positive impact on them, to let them know that we're no different than they are, that we just happen to be police officers. And it shows, gives us an opportunity to show that we truly do care about them.
They are our future. If we want to impact the future, you have to start, with the youth.
With PAL, they're getting ahead of these situations, so if it works, and it does, they're taking care and helping these kids before they ever get involved with the criminal justice system, and we're not having to deal with finding sanctions that work. PAL is ahead of this. They're proactive, and they have a real impact on our community.
The city is growing. There are new people flowing in every day. And with those new people, kids are coming as well.
It's real. It's real. And it's only going to get worse if we don't provide more resources for these kids.
They do amazing things with the space they have now, but there is a need for growth.
The bigger the building, the more kids that we would be able to reach.
By having a larger building where you're not constantly loading children up and taking them elsewhere.
This building is totally inadequate to handle even what we have now.
We need that building where we can assist these kids, becoming more responsible adults.
It might take a while, and we're willing to help raise money, but we believe that we need a new facility.
It would help with building partnerships in the community. It would help with the resources that are available, and would actually attract more volunteers to come and help as well. And then you would have more kids understanding that it's not just for a certain part of town, it's really for everyone.
You would have areas for the kids to study, one-on-one tutoring, things that the kids need.
It would be so much better if everything that you needed was right here in front of you.
So you mean to tell me that there's a place where we can have a bunch of kids, a central location, they got education, cooking, athletics? I mean, why wouldn't you want that?